Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine.
Huge shout out to Reddit user u/Simidius for posting this iceberg, and a shout out to all the people who are subscribed to me, and most importantly, thank you for watching. eCrew Development Program, also known unofficially as the McDonald's Training Game, is a rare educational video game created by McDonald's. Released for the Nintendo DS sometime in 2010 internally within the Japanese division of McDonald's, it was only ever distributed to the company's own restaurants domestically and never released to the public.
I'm skipping these instructions. I've assembled it based on memory. Wow, we got the buns! In the plastic wrap.
In the bun cart?
Yeah, I didn't know that this is how they were. Okay, take it over here. Oh, we're gonna...
This Nintendo DS game teaches the player how to cook various McDonald's menu items. It is rumored to have been used by some to train new employees to work in their establishment. It probably aimed at teens to work for them. This video game is very rare among collectors, and on June 25, 2010 at 10:10 p.m., this video game went on auction in Japan starting at 345,678 yen or $3,223.86. Yeah, Beavis 1 is a potentially non-existent video game that was first mentioned in a June 1989 listing for mail order video game service, Play It Again, in an issue of Video Games and Computer Entertainment. This video game has been found in advertisements in July, August, and September. The problem being that no one has ever heard of this video game or played it, and there are many rumors and theories on what this game is. Alleged that the game was fabricated as a copyright trap, intended to serve as evidence if another game service copied the list. Alleged due to its peculiar title that the game was fabricated in order to account for blank space in its respective section. It may have been an inside joke, a joke only understood by people with knowledge of the subject by two companies. The theoretical joke is unknown, and it may never be learned considering the age and obscurity of the product. Theory 4. Translation error. It is heavily believed that this video game is actually poorly translated. If it is, then that puts her end in this unsolved video game. Pause now to see the possible answer. Mean Girls is a puzzle game published by 505 Games, based on the 2014 comedy film, Mean Girls. It was released for the Nintendo DS in Europe on September 11, 2009, and its release was cancelled in North America. Apparently, the official explanation for this was that it was due to a monetary dispute, though many speculate that the actual reason was the actress' poor reputation at the time. There are a few people that have seen this video game in stores including Best Buy. A Reddit user by the name of u/Jeep4Sale has recalled seeing this rare item in a Best Buy before. There isn't much to say about this, but this is a lost piece of gaming history. Burger King CDIs are interactive game created by Winter Park Media Design Group Incorporated to train Burger King employees like how McDonald's did with the ECDP title. This 1996 article says Burger King estimates that most of its 9,000 restaurants worldwide will be using Media Design's Compact Disc Interactive, or CDI, training technology by the end of 1997. The deal will generate revenue of $1 million or more for media design, and is one of the local company's largest ever contracts. These are very rare, as a reported 100 of these discs have been missing for years. .3D was a 3D game engine that was active between 1998 and 2009, with its peak occurring in the early to mid 2000s. Many 3D Groove games were lost when 3D Groove site went down in 2009. These games were played online, and maybe older audience remembers this. I played Starfall and Purple Place, never heard of this before making this video. The Groove Alliance rebranded as Otoy, which is still around today, but has moved in a different direction, instead focusing on their Octane render engine used to create photorealistic graphics from within 3D modeling tools such as Maya. There is a website that has a chart with the original titles of the games. Some of them are lost, while some have been found and some have been partially found and have been stored in megafold folders. These games are very rare to come by these days, and if you do, then contact lostwikimedia.com, and you should, for all lost media, content, and games. Family Guy Online is a multiplayer online RPG game based on the famous American TV show Family Guy, developed in a partnership between Canadian studio Roadhouse Interactive and 20th Century Fox using Unity as its game engine. And Family Guy Online had to shut down. But why? Well, Roadhouse Interactive President James Hursthouse said in an article released by Jack in December 24, 2012. We learned that players did not take to the early version of Family Guy Online. Hursthouse says they did not understand the basic MMO concepts of quests and magic, and many called the game extremely quote-unquote faggy and for nerds. They did like the non sequitur cutscenes of the game because it reminded them of the show. After observing many players struggling with the battle system, we tried to dumb down the mechanics so even children could understand, he explains, but most players couldn't get past the rock paper scissors battle system. Hursthouse shared some statistics about the game. 90% of conversations between players were Family Guy quotes. 70% of players could not progress past level 2. There were 17 giant chicken encounters. There were 200 players online simultaneously at its peak. 60% of the jokes were reused from the show. So this is one of the few times that the players forced a video game to get shut down because of their poor understanding of rock paper scissors.
Alright, let's go back inside. That is a fat man right there. Alright, so let's come back inside here. Open up the door. That could get a little annoying over time, hearing that over and over and over again.
According to SpongeBobFandom.com, SpongeBob Town was the first SpongeBob SquarePants major multiplayer online game. It has been developed by Nickelodeon and Gigamedia. In Lost Media Wiki, the status of SpongeBob Town remains lost. This video game was in development sometime around 2011 and 2012. It was set to be released around 2013, but that never happened. The game has not been seen since the first technical test and has been considered lost. Attempts have been made to find SpongeBob Town. However, due to the companies moving far away from the project and language barriers with Nickelodeon Asia, the game has not been retrieved as of the writing of this article. This game has been in production for so long and was almost considered finished, and we saw a few images and gameplay, and suddenly without trace it's all gone. We might never get to see or experience this game, although it looks really well made and finished. Roblox is one of the most popular games ever with 190 million active players monthly. There's no secret that it has lost media in it. Originally named GoBlocks, later changed to Dynablocks, and later changed to Roblox. Although Roblox is still up and playable, older clients from 2005 and 2006 have completely disappeared with no archive in the site. The only builds predating 2010 that have been uncovered by various communities are the 2007 build, 2008 build, and a 2009 build. Builds from early 2000s remained lost until Roblox developer Clone Trooper 1019 revealed a GitHub repository from a late 2009 client build. A year after that, a broken installer was discovered, but not fully functioning. Most of Roblox history is recorded and well kept thanks to its big and already growing community, but the earliest versions are very hard to find and come by, making this almost lost content. Minecraft, created by Notch, is one of the most recorded and one of the largest online video game communities, but also one of the most confusing. Minecraft is the most played video game of all time with over 238 million copies sold since its original release date in November 18, 2011. There are many types of Minecraft and many versions of it, so it is no surprise that Minecraft versions are lost or missing. Early builds from May 10, 2009 to May 12, 2009 and Cave Game Tech Test are considered lost as of the release of this video. And their earliest versions of Minecraft are unconfirmed to exist or be around. I will play a short clip of a great YouTuber, the Mr. Epic, which explains the lore a little better.
100 different versions of the game. However, some of the earliest versions of Minecraft, the classic versions, are missing. Nobody seems to have the jar files, and they are currently lost to time. The first 10 classic versions of Minecraft are all missing, with 5 out of them not even having any direct evidence, such as screenshots that they once existed. The earliest version of the game which has been found is classic version 0.0.11a, which is available in the Minecraft launcher. However, it's been stated that this classic version of the game, which is available in the launcher, is actually an early developmental build of 0.0.12a.
Halo DS was a Halo game that was planned to be released on the Nintendo DS, but was cancelled as deals did not work out. It was playable before it was cancelled. In January 2007, Matt Casamassina of IGN claimed he played a version of Halo for the Nintendo DS. On October 2nd, 2007, he demonstrated on camera and in-game footage of an early development style version of Halo DS. The demonstrated work featured dual wielding and a version of the Halo 2 map Zanzibar. Bungie employees later explained the Halo DS demo was in fact an unsolicited pitch that was never taken on.
Do that now. This is Halo DS, and you're going to see some better videos on my blog. And you've got basically a multi-card play, single card play, and a model viewer. We're going to do multi-card play, and I'm going to host the game here with Bozon. And you can see this is basically just a multiplayer mode right now. But
yeah, pretty much right now it's only one level, but you can run around Zanzibar and kick a little ass. Oh shoot!
And I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked by Bozon. Oh, sorry Bozon, you die. But there you go. It's you know.
As of the last edit of the Lost project, this game is considered lost.
Grab your sonic screwdriver. Travel in the TARDIS. In the first ever Doctor Who online multiplayer game. And take an adventure in time to save the universe.
Doctor Who Worlds in Time was a massively multiplayer online role-playing game created for the Adobe Flash platform developed by Grey Havens. It was based on the science fiction series Doctor Who and was commercially released on the 12th of March 2012 and was closed on the 3rd of March 2014. After extensive research, I could not find more information or full downloads of this game anywhere, so this game is partially lost at this time. Necropolis was a game on nick.com where users with a nickname or username and password could safely chat to their friends by using either pre-written messages or the NickSafe chat dictionary, which blocks out offensive language. Construction began in November 2004 and released in beta started in 2006 and released in January 30th, 2007 and had more than 7 million players. It got many players, along with other popular sites at the time like Club Penguin and Pop Tropica. Necropolis was later renamed to The Club and finally shut down in 2013. Here are a few findings information found online. Pause now to read it. Jayakushan Se Henry is a race attorney fan game released in 2003. It was made by Cheshire. It is unknown where or when this game was available to play or to download. A Reddit user, u/Percival posted a link with recaption. After 18 years of being lost, media Jayakushan Se Henry has been fully found. Clicking the link directs you to archive.org where you can see a few download options to play the lost game. Kenneth Fox posted a video 2 months ago of gameplay and translation, and this video is also the first English video of this game.
Nobody has ever played this game in English before, and I'm also working on translating the game. But in the meantime, I'll be live translating the dialogue. I've never actually seen.
From 2009 until August 2013, there was a Nick.com flash game known as the Nickelodeon Game Builder. This flash game allowed users to create their own levels using assets based on various Nickelodeon properties. The games were removed from the site a few years later, making them unplayable. However, the games can still be accessed, but are buried in the site. The catch is, you can't actually play the games, as an error message will pop up. This is because the site is attempting to load the .swt files, but it can't. Avatar: Legends of the Arena was a 3D MMO created by Nick.com on September 15, 2008, where players could create their own characters and compete with others. You could change many character aspects and use items in battles. According to lostwikimedia.com, despite the game's servers closing in 2013, as of March 2020, the game's database has been completely rebuilt from scratch and the game is now accessible with single player training only. Teletoon's Total Drama Avatar Creator was a website released in 2010 that could just change your avatar in the Total Drama online website. You were able to use templates and change shirts, pants and other character aspects. There really isn't much information on this topic, but after some more research I found a website that confirmed that the website shut down in 2014 while only being available in Canada, and clicking it redirects you to the French website of the Teletoon website. Using a VPN in the Wayback Machine leads to nothing, and no one has currently found a way to retrieve a .swt file. So basically this website is considered lost.
celebrate a little bit, like wiggle my finger. You know, maybe I even stand up and hit a little boogie with it. Oh, what's that? The SpongeBob? Huh? Oh, James Corden's being an asshole? Oh, you don't say. Weird. It's almost like I knew it from the get-go. Oh, now hit him with the jerk.